Not one of my better games.
Oh, hey, we all have our off day.
Can you plug me in?
Good, MP? Get after it, MP.
It's about game time. Bring the plate.
Crowd massage tonight. Better come with it. Get ready to light it up tonight.
If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word NEXT along with your issue and seek location to 55555. That guy, 6'6", number 37, MP.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third-best record in the conference. And, of course, there's the Nets, 3 spots below.
Yeah, I think for the Nets, they stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with MP, and it's Thomas in at the 3 slot. So, Doris, for a coaching staff, what's the best approach to the second game of a back-to-back?
For me, Kevin, a back-to-back is about 2 things. It's about maturity, 1, but you also have to manage both games. Look at the minutes of the first game and try to balance them in the second game, particularly when you're talking about your veterans.
Celtics passing it around. Porzingis can't hit. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thanks, David. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now here is Holiday. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
That is just tremendous focus from Jason Tatum. This guy has gotten so good at walling off defenders and finishing plays.
Boston shooting their first free throw attempt on the night, and that one falls for Tatum.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
Outside, White. To Porzingis. Out to White. Launches it. Cans it from downtown. White's got a couple of threes now in the first for Boston.
Yeah, on the catch-and-shoot game, Derek White very assertive, ready to react.
And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Denver, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know for the Nets, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
And the shot goes in. MP's got his second bucket of the game to go. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. 3-point lead. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Now, MP, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Holiday with the three. Rebound by Johnson.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Russell passes to Johnson. MP with it. And Thomas has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston again missing. Nets trail by 3. Here's MP. Here's Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on White.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly...
Substitutions on the court.
Brown against MP.
First quarter.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Pass to Russell. Back to MP. A 3-ball. It's good from long range. MP's got 7.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
On the wing, Brown. Six on the shot clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
MP, that's for 2. Boston grabs the miss. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. Brown drives in and finishes. Off by Brown.
This guy's so dangerous on the drive, and if Brown has an opportunity to finish strong, there's going to be no doubt.
MP deciding where to go with it. Johnson sets the screen for MP. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Trendon Watford's checked in for Cameron Johnson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for D'Angelo Russell. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The three from MP. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pritchard gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Jason Tatum has become an extraordinary passer. This guy knows the attention he draws, just gets his teammates involved.
A nice shot by MP.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. Scoring, rebounding. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Watford out there with Sharp. Then it's MP. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's MP. Williams against Tatum. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Williams.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Hauser the pass to Horford. Here's Cornette. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Melton. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Tatum from 3.
How about the answer from Jason Tatum? Say it with your chest, Jason.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. MP outside. 3-pointer. Another miss by MP.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. A 3-pointer, no good. Nets trail by 4. Here's MP. MP steps it in off the drive.
You see on that drive right there, that's just burst from MP.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin? He sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Tatum with it. He's coming off a 28-point game against Atlanta.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Here comes MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Pritchard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. They set the pick. High, arcing shot. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. We know the 90s were a different era. Timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Boston has possession. It's a three-point game. Russell with a wide-open look. Offensive rebound. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 23 points.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
There's Brown with the three. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
Pass to MP. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 25 points for MP.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
White, bounce pass. Here's Brown. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And this is why Brown is one of the very best in our game. He's so good at getting into the flow.
MP, no good. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to New Orleans. From 13, it's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 4. Here's MP. MP attacking the open floor.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Outside, White. Off target from outside.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to MP. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And that's now 29 points for MP. MP against White. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Horford kicks to Holiday. White the pass to Brown. White a screen. Inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Outside, Russell. MP outside. Johnson sets the screen for MP. No good with the elbow jumper. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise.
Now it's time to check in. That is more than enough.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Tatum rebounded by the Nets.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
On the wing, MP. White covering. Johnson sets the screen for MP. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 3. Here's Tatum. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's White missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the basket by Thomas.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. White finds Tatum. And the 3 off target. Nets trail by 3. MP outside. For the tie. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Holiday. And here is Tatum. He's got 10. Over in the corner, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Thomas. And another miss by Boston.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Paxton is screen on White. Kicks it out to Johnson. A 3 from MP. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jaylen, it'd probably be the 3-point shot. You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
MP outside. Paxton a screen on White. Oh, MP sinks the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Pass to Brown for 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backdoor.
The 3 from MP. Boston grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And Brown now atop the key. Over Thomas. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brown's got 28 points for the game. MP against Holiday. MP passes to Claxton. MP with a screen on Tatum. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Johnson.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Broke loose. Thomas with the steal. Claxton with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Claxton no good. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Holiday dishes to Brown. Back to Holiday. The 19-foot shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Brown outside. There's the triple. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. Through contact, Tatum.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be... Jordy Fernandez has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown. Tatum on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis with a screen on Thomas. Brown, no good.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. MP out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Thomas in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Russell.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
Tatum. MP grabs the miss. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson sets the screen for MP. Long-range shot by MP.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Whitey's checked in for Pritchard. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Coach is not happy with that 3-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thanks, David. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Indoors, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to White. Now Tatum. Looking to end the run. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Johnson.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Celtics trail by 4. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Porzingis kicks to Brown. Here's Holiday. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Holiday ready to fight for that bucket. Big-time delivery.
Johnson with a screen on White. MP, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. Brown outside. And it's in there. Brown's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time buckets.
Johnson sets the screen for MP. To the paint. Sweet move. And the rejection by Tatum. And Holiday has it in the corner. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. MP with it. Outguarded by Tatum. MP keeping his balance right there.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Celtics shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Crosses over. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. MP outside. On the wing, Johnson. Lock at 6. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Claxton sets the screen for MP.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Johnson with a screen on White. MP finds Johnson. It's Thomas outside. He's off from 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those 5 seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And here's MP for 3. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance.
shots just don't fall. Rest, recuperate, be ready for tomorrow. Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs.